Welcome back, City Builders. CodiakTheKodiak here. In today's video, we're going to be going over one of the 3 new content creator packs coming to City Skylines 2 this Tuesday. Now, these packs are all included in the Ultimate Edition of the game, so if you have been waiting for this content, fear not, because this content is on its way. Now, this video will specifically be focusing on the leisure venues by Gruny. I decided to break each one up into a specific video because our embargo breaks a little bit earlier than the content actually comes out. It's not just a day before. We have quite a few days over the weekend here. So I figured a video a day to keep you guys interested and coming back. Bite-sized chunks for you guys to bite off until the packs actually come out. That means tomorrow we're going to have a video on Dragon's Gate by Emperor Lee, and Sunday we'll have a video on Mediterranean Heritage by Zarix. Finally, on Monday, I'll have a video going over the new patch that is coming to the game on Tuesday, as well as the 10 new assets coming to City Skylines 2 for free as part of the free content update that usually drops whenever there's a big update or new DLCs coming out. These packs are specifically focused around celebrating the 10 years of City Skylines, and while some of them are Chirper birthday pack themed, some of them are actually just some really nice parks. So make sure you guys stick around and come back for that video, especially since we'll be breaking down the new patch. Now, before we get started, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and do not forget to turn on notifications so you can keep up with all the City Skylines 2 news, tips, and tricks. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, here we are in game, and as you can see all of the new content that's coming to the game right now. You kind of get a general bird's eye view of everything that's going on. However, in each video, we'll be breaking down one thing at a time. So today's video will be going specifically over the Leisure Venues pack by Gruny. Also, all of the music in the background of today's video is going to be from the Feel Good Funk radio station, which is also coming out today, March 18th. Tomorrow, we'll be going over Dragon's Gate by Emperor Lee, and Sunday, we'll be going over, or day 3, we'll be going over the Mediterranean Heritage Pack by Zarix. And then Monday, we'll have a new video talking about the new patch that's coming out, as well as the 10 new free assets coming for the 10-year celebration of City Skylines 2. These packs are actually pretty surprising. They don't look maybe that big, but they pack a pretty mighty punch, and they fill the need that they need to fill really, really well, especially leisure venues, which is why I wanted to highlight it first. There's something really special about the zonable packs for Dragon's Gate and Mediterranean Heritage that I'm really excited to talk about tomorrow too, if another content creator doesn't tell you about it. So please make sure you come on in and come back to my video tomorrow. And then if it isn't obvious by watching my previous videos, maybe you're new here, I will be live here on Kodiak Cities as well as on Twitch the day this pack all kind of drops for everybody to utilize and play with. So now that all of that is out of the way, let's dive on into Leisure Venues by Gruny. So we're going to ignore those down here. I'm going to keep everything as organized as I possibly can here. So the Leisure Venues pack by Gruny is a collection of 23 signature buildings and 7 parks that will help turn your city into the ultimate destination for leisure and entertainment. This is the direct quote of the pack here. This pack includes 30 signature buildings to be placed in your city, which again is 23 signature buildings and 7 parks. The assets include a diverse array of dining options, modular parks, and various sports facilities. It also includes a custom cinema complex, which we'll get into, and cultural attractions like an esports arena, a museum, and an aquarium. So we're gonna go in alphabetical order here from all of the assets. So this first one right here is Apex Climbing. Actually, before we get into that, I do want to let you guys know that if you go in here, you'll notice that some of them are here. Where is it? We need to go to commercial here and go to the Leisure Venues pack filter. You'll notice that there is actually a pretty considerable amount of signature buildings included in this pack. As you know, 23. But, you know, the downside is that these 23 can only be placed once in your city, and the other 7 can be placed, you know, multiple times because they're parks and not signature buildings. So I want to read the ones that are specifically parks that you can place multiple times. So the Dockyard Lounge Park, the Color Plaza, the Neo Barracks, the Apex Climbing, which would be the first building we look at, Sports Hub Pavilion, Game Set Match, Sports Park Complex, and I think that's it. Yeah, and Sports Park Complex are the buildings that you can actually place multiple times. So when we get to those ones, know that those are the ones that you can place multiple times in your city if you're playing vanilla. Obviously, if you're playing modded, you can kind of place as many of these as you want. So first off, if it isn't clear, I mean, this is such a unique building, this Apex Climbing building. It has such a unique shape to it. It has a rock climbing wall on the front of the building, has this beautiful little balcony and gate around the front here. I absolutely love this asset. And you'll notice that about a lot of these buildings. These are incredibly unique commercial buildings that are going to be little landmarks inside of the section of the city that you decide to place them in. So Apex Climbing is a vertical haven for enthusiasts, offering diverse climbing paths from beginner to extreme challenges, and an outdoor climbing wall. Plus 35 indoor recreation. So it can has 5 employees, 44 attractiveness, yada, yada, yada. I mean, this building is super cool. Now, it does look like it might utilize recolor. Let's take a look here. And it does, so you can actually recolor the building. That is super nice for anybody looking to add a little bit of different color to maybe an aesthetic of your city. Like if you're going for like a specific color style, you can always just recolor the building too, which is super nice. I quite like this building. It will definitely be a very unique thing to place in an area that might be a little bit more urban or upscale or something that maybe a little bit more outdoor enthusiasts would be maybe more inclined to be around. So next up, we have the Apothecary. Good vibes, cocktails, and a welcoming atmosphere to come together for an awesome time. Whether you're sipping on one of our signature cocktails or enjoying your favorite dish, our bar is the perfect place to enjoy a memorable evening with friends. +1 entertainment citywide, +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +15 meals. I don't really know what that means, this +15 meals thing. So not really too sure what that's all about. But as you can see here, we have this cool like brick, kind of more American front face to this building right here. And then you have a little bit more of like an urban, more modern like business corner here. You got a little bit of outdoor dining here. And it does look like it's meant to kind of fit up with like a wall-to-wall, or maybe it was wall-to-wall at one point perhaps. Maybe you could shove an alley down here, throw some graffiti on the building if you're using mods. Rooftop looks pretty nice as well. And then we also have this little rooftop bar up here with little dining options. I think this is a super cool building. Very excited by that one. Next up is a very cool building here is the Canopy Cafe, an urban escape where modern chic and nature's tranquility create a unique coffee experience, accompanied by a selection of specialty beverages to enjoy while relaxing in the serene ambiance. +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +2, I'm assuming this is some kind of like beach leisure? Has 22 attractiveness here. I mean, this looks really nice, dude. I love the backside of the building. You have these nice little windows. It feels more like an office on the backside. And the front side definitely gives that kind of cafe, coffee shop vibe. A little lounge patio up here too. I'm not really too sure what's going on with this place, but I'm curious to see what it looks like on the inside, to be quite honest. But I think it looks super cute. It'll be really unique. I like the palm tree out front. It might go really well with the new Southwest assets. Next up is a super sick building here called Cinevista, and guess what? It's a movie theater, state-of-the-art multi-screen cinema, showcasing the latest in film technology for the ultimate movie experience, ensuring that every moment on the big screen is filled with excitement and entertainment. +1 attractiveness citywide, +1 entertainment citywide, +5 well-being within 3 kilometers, and +30 entertainment. So here it is, the Cinevista. I mean, this just looks like a little bit more modern American movie theater. I've definitely seen movie theaters that look exactly like this. We do have some cool posters on the front. Bumper to bumper, the quest for a way out. The Lamplighters League. Oh my gosh, wait, these are wait a minute. These are trailers for the games. Oh my God. So Lamplighters League is another game published, I believe, by Paradox. We have Prison Architect, which if you guys don't know Prison Architect, gosh, go play Prison Architect. It's so good. The second one's coming out soon here. Stellaris, Chirp in the City. Oh my God, a whole movie about Chirpy. Oh my God, Surviving Mars, Railroad Revolution, Chirp 2. Yo, every city is nothing without it. Oh my God. Those are super sick. I really like that. Here's Cinevista. I think, one of the things that I feel like the base game of City Skylines has never nailed very well is building these large commercial buildings that I guess populate America. You know, I'm sure that they exist in Europe, but speaking as an American, it's something that the game has lacked for quite a long time. And what this pack does is it gives us some of those. Like, we need more superstores. We need more places that feel like American development. And I feel like this pack is a good step forward in that, especially with this movie theater. Next up is the Color Plaza. This is a park. You can place multiple of them. A basketball court playground, gym area, and cafe, all in one vibrant spot for everyone to enjoy, plus 25 outdoor recreation. I mean, this is a really unique looking basketball court. It reminds me of a couple soccer fields we have in Grand Rapids that they recently redid, where it was an old parking lot that they actually just painted over and then turned into a street soccer like kind of area. I think it's super sick, and this kind of reminds me of that a little bit just because of like how they've chosen to paint it. It's kind of similar looking. It's super cool. I really like that. Painting blacktop asphalt like this actually helps reduce the heat island effect that's caused by pavement in cities. So super cool. Love that it has that as well. I think it's like nice realistic touch. I think it's really unique too. I love the little playground. Every element of this really cool, really cute, really unique. Very excited to add this to my city. One little note here is that there is this weird little edge on this. I don't know if this is intentional or not. It looks kind of cool though. Next up is another cool one called the Corner Theater, a modern theater where art comes to life in an innovative space, offering captivating shows and cultural experiences that will leave you mesmerized and entertained. So it seems like a modern theater. I don't necessarily know that it's a movie theater necessarily, more of like maybe like an arts theater or something like that. It's kind of blocky. It feels like more of like an art institute kind of vibe. So probably something along those lines. Plus 1 attractiveness citywide, plus 1 entertainment citywide, plus 5 well-being within 1 kilometer, and plus 45 entertainment. Yeah, definitely a little bit blockier, a little bit more industrially. There's like this loading dock in the back, maybe to unload and load sets or art equipment. Definitely pretty cool and unique and modern. Next up is the Deep Blue Oceanarium, a captivating aquatic world with over 9,000 marine animals. Oh my God. From ethereal jellyfish to awe-inspiring sharks, on a journey through the Atlantic, Mediterranean, Caribbean, and Pacific. I almost said specific, but Pacific. Dive into a world of recreation and discovery. Plus 1 entertainment citywide, plus 1 attractiveness citywide, plus 3 well-being within 500 meters, and plus 60 entertainment. This is just a cool aquarium. Looks maybe a little dated, like it was maybe built in the 90s perhaps, and like, you know, maybe it's due for a renovation here or there. I think it's pretty nice though. You have this nice little dining balcony up here for maybe employees or even guests. You have these steps for people to sit up at and wait and lounge around while they wait to go inside, or school groups to sit and wait and meet up. I think that's really nice, and that's cute touch right there. You know, you just have these like waiting platforms. I mean, this just feels like an aquarium. It feels like a town's aquarium. I really like this building. Next up is another cool one, Eclipse Nightlife. Step into Eclipse, where every night transforms into an electrifying journey of nonstop entertainment. Lose yourself in the pulsating rhythms and dazzling lights. Experience the world where your excitement never fades. Plus 1 entertainment citywide, plus 1 attractiveness citywide, plus 3 well-being within 500 meters, and plus 35 entertainment. I like this quite a bit. I like the font on the front. It makes it feel like a nightclub, you know? It makes it feel like a little bit more of like an upscale one, maybe, perhaps. You know, you do have this drive-through here where you can bring a vehicle back, I guess. I mean, maybe this is just supposed to be for pedestrians. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, because this is the drive. So maybe I'm wrong about that. But regardless, I mean, it's still really nice. You have a little side entrance right here, or that's the door you get thrown out of when you're too drunk, you know? I think this is a cool, sleek, modern nightclub. I think this is kind of vibey. Next up is a very like American-looking coffee shop. Here we have Espresso on the Go, a drive-in cafe offering a wide range of coffees and diverse beverages, from macchiato to bubble tea, to satisfy all your cravings on the go. Plus 1 attractiveness citywide, plus 3 well-being within 500 meters, and plus 8 meals. This definitely reminds me of like some of the newer Starbuckses that they've maybe built here in Grand Rapids, or even Big B Coffee, which is my coffee chain of choice, I guess. That's the regional one here. I think this is actually super neat. So you like drive up here and order maybe, or you just order and get your coffee and kind of go, and this is kind of like a one size fits all. I'm sad there's no drive-through window, I guess, but other than that, I mean, this is just screaming American drive-through. I actually really love this, and I will definitely be placing this in my city. Again, this just does kind of fall into that same trap of like, this is a signature building, and I wish I could place multiple of these, because there would definitely be a chain of like 5 of these in every massive city. Next up is a smaller one. It's kind of cute. Fleur de I don't know how to pronounce that. It's got an accent on it. That's too foreign for my American brain. Tea Salon with a beautiful terrace welcoming you every day for breakfast, lunch, and afternoon treats, where you can sip on a variety of teas and other refreshing beverages while basking in the lovely atmosphere. +2 well-being within 500 meters and +10 meals. I mean, this is super cute, dude. I don't know what kind of architecture style. Is it French? I mean, fleur de thé. I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry. Does feel a little French to me, maybe, but it's such a cute little building. Oh my gosh, I love this. I think it's super cute. I love it. Next up is Game Set Match, a complete leisure experience with indoor and outdoor sports course, mini golf, paddle courts. Oh, dude, is it pickleball? I love pickleball. Super fun. A dining area, a vibrant venue for playing, relaxing, and dining. Pickleball's become so popular here in the States that my local, the school that is very close to where I currently live, people have gone through with masking tape and taped out what a pickleball court would be like on the tennis court by the school, because nobody goes and plays tennis there anyways. So now people are like always there trying to play pickleball at the like masking taped court. So this is super sick. I like that they have this. This is super fun. If you guys don't know what pickleball is, it's basically just like a hybrid of like tennis and table tennis. This is a really neat building. It definitely feels like a little sports complex where like you would maybe go on a school field trip and they'd take you and you just get to run around for like a few hours and do whatever the heck you want. I think it's interesting that there's just like one extra little court over here under this pavilion. I think this is super cool. It feels a little industrial, like maybe it'd be like out in an industrial thing. And we have like a weird place like this kind of here in Grand Rapids where it's like axe throwing, but it's like in a warehouse next to like a bunch of businesses, and there's just like random entertainment complex in part of the warehouse. Kind of feels like that. So I like this. It feels realistic to me. Very cool. Big fan of this one. Next up is Gusto Gelato, an artisanal ice creams crafted from the finest local and seasonal ingredients, promising an unforgettable taste experience. +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, +25 summer season recreation. Oh, just summer season? So as you can see here is Gusto Gelato. You got a little gelato thing up there, even though that kind of looks like poop on that cone if you were to change the color. Little poop emoji up there. I mean, I think this is super cute. This is a nice little lot. It's very modern. Again, a lot of the stuff in this pack is very like modern-esque, which I kind of like. It makes it feel like it's like a new upscale development. It's like kind of very universal in that theme. Like all of these buildings feel like newer upscale recreational developments. Oh my God, there's a little flavor thing on here. So we have Gusto Gelato artisanal ice cream, Italian ice cream, sorry. Sundaes, small, medium, large, 1 scoop, 2 scoop, sugar cone, waffle cone, wafer. Uh-oh, the wafer cones, dude. Love a good wafer cone. Banana split, 3 scoops of ice cream, banana boat. Sorry, not a banana float, it's a banana bort. Bort? What the heck is a banana bort? Toppings, gummies, whipped cream, peanuts, and coconut. Flavors, strawberry, coffee, chocolate, lemon, pineapple, vanilla, watermelon, and mango. I absolutely love that. I love little details like that and lots. You know, most people don't see those. They're just like busy flopping buildings. I love to get up and close with these buildings and take a look at what the actual creators of these assets are doing. Like the detail, the level of detail, the time that it's taking them to make the assets of this quality, especially compared to CS1. You know, we've had packs already. I'm going to take a step back here. I'm going to go on a little rant, okay? We've had packs already come out for City Skylines 2 here at this point. And we've seen like the quality of buildings, and every pack that comes out, it just feels like there's a step up. There's a step up in quality. There's a step up. They're doing something else that people have been wanting, or features that you've kind of speculated that were going to be in the game that actually do get implemented finally. And I'm just seeing the growth of these assets and lots in the game, and it makes me so excited to like actually go and build, which I feel like I haven't been for a while in this game. And every time I see new content, I'm like, oh, okay, you're pulling me back in, and this is doing it. This is really doing it for me, this gelato building. The little rooftop patio is pretty cute as well. All right, next up here is the Horizon Lounge, featuring eclectic mix of live music, vibrant performances, and chic ambiance. The Horizon Lounge is the ultimate destination for a night of entertainment. +1 attractiveness citywide, +1 entertainment citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +35 entertainment. Again, this building just fits the vibe. This feels like more of a place that you would drive in and park and kind of go hang out at for the little lounge access. You got a little outdoor patio area over here. Maybe you'd have like a little event here, perhaps like a bachelorette party or bachelor party or something. I don't know. It kind of feels like the vibe, like a chic birthday venue, maybe even. It feels like, you know, you can kind of see inside this window here, and it feels like that's like a waiting room or something like that. So just when you walk in, it's where you gotta wait for your table. It feels really nice. I like this quite a bit. You get some rooftop lounges as well with different access up there. I think this is a really nice lot. Next up is something with a little bit of a different style. It's La Cuillère d'Argent. Beats me. An award-winning gourmet restaurant offering the menu of diverse influences and an extensive wine list. Patrons can indulge in exquisite dishes while enjoying their meals in a luxurious ambiance. +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +20 meals. This would definitely fit with the new Mediterranean stuff that will be out. I'll have a video out on Sunday, so make sure you guys pop back through on that. This would definitely fit in like that kind of theme, or like, you know, something of just that nature. Maybe even in a French, with the French pack stuff, I could see it working, because you do have these like silver roofs on this building as well. I mean, it's very nice. I do like it. It feels like a couple restaurants we maybe have here even, where it's like old buildings that they repurposed into like old mansions for like, you know, just old mansions that they repurposed into like really nice upscale restaurants. So I really like this. I think this is super cool. I could definitely find a use for this in my city. Next up is one of my favorite buildings from the trailer, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, that is so cool. And that is Majestic, where luxury meets cinematic experience. Experience the ultimate movie magic in our grandeur venue, complete with luxurious seating and immersive sound. Enjoy a diverse selection of films for an unforgettable entertainment experience. +1% entertainment citywide, +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +40 entertainment. This building's really cool. I love the little rounded corner here. Super nice. Enjoy the Chirp Festival Unlimited Pass at $14. That's it, guys. It only costs $14 to get the Unlimited Pass to the Church Festival. You can see the movie posters over here that we saw in the other building, but they're much, much bigger. The Railroad Revolution. That one's new. I don't remember that one. Otherwise, the building's just like that classic big blocky movie theater. I feel like every city around me has one. If you have like a big city in the area, it's gonna have a movie theater that kind of looks like this. Maybe it doesn't have the rounded corner here, but it's gonna have a movie theater that looks exactly like this. Next up is a super cute building right here, Mermaid's Tea Lounge. Discover an enchanting selection of teas from around the world in the magical ambiance of Mermaid's Tea Lounge. Sit back and relax and enjoy your tea, accompanied by delightful treats, or perhaps indulge in a refreshing beverage of your choice to enhance your experience. +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +15 summer season recreation. I think it's interesting that it's summer season recreation, kind of exclusively here. Feels like the building will fit nicely in maybe like a wall-to-wall, or a little bit more urban of an environment here. It does have a little back drive if you want to utilize that as well. Looks like there's a staircase up to the rooftop too. Maybe not mixed use, but you know, maybe if a mod comes out one day where you can change the zoning type, I could feel this being like a mixed-use building where the upstairs is like a penthouse or something like that, with like a little one-lot apartment on the roof. I think this is super cute. I like this quite a bit, especially like the rooftop here. This is really nice. Next up is one of the park kind of buildings here. This building is weird. I mean, it is a barracks, all right. Formerly barracks, this site, formerly a barracks, I guess. This site has been transformed into a dynamic space housing offices, restaurants, and exhibition areas. Its large central hall has provided a versatile space for dining and gathering, thus creating a welcoming and inspiring atmosphere for all who visit. +30 outdoor recreation. So yeah, this building is super cool. I love the little middle plaza here where people can just kind of come out and like sit and have like, you know, a little hot dog or gelato or whatever the heck they're selling out of that thing. And I love the little like slat roof here, and it does look like an old barracks, you know. Up near my my wife's hometown, in a city called Alpena. Well, it's a town really. It's not very big. In the northern part of Michigan, they converted an old barracks into a laser tag arena, and that place is super cool as well. So this kind of reminds me of that quite a bit. There's also some paths off the side that it seems like you might be able to connect up to, because that looks like a pedestrian path, so you can integrate this maybe into a park as well. Next up is Nitro Kingdom. An innovative karting experience awaits at our venue, where speed and adrenaline collide on overlapping tracks that promise non-stop entertainment and feel the rush. I mean, this looks like a go-karting place, like a more modern go-karting place that I've seen. It feels realistic. I mean, you can see inside the track. Look at the, oh, I wish I could get inside here. You can see the go-kart track on the inside. That's so cool. Oh, look at that. I love that we can actually see inside these structures now with the way the glass meshes work. I think that's so sick, dude. Oh man, I really like this quite a bit. I mean, it just looks like a blocky building. You know, this would probably be like out of the way, but there's plenty of parking for people who are driving in. This is great. I love this. If I didn't say yet, +1 attractiveness citywide, +2 entertainment citywide, percent, +3 well-being within 1.5 kilometers, and +40 entertainment. Next up is Oasis Kitchen, and I love this lot. I love this lot. This looks so good with the Southwest assets. It's one of my favorites in this pack here. A restaurant featuring an authentic Latin flavors and a cozy spot for brunch or coffee breaks, where tradition meets relaxation, making it the perfect place to enjoy your delicious meal. +1% attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +15 meals. Look at this thing. I love it. I mean, it feels like a little bit of an upscale, like Latin, maybe even Italian, or just a fine dining restaurant too. I think this is super, super nice. I really like this. It's giving LA vibes. I like it quite a bit. I could see this being like somewhere out in Vegas, maybe even as well. Oh gosh, really like this lot. We got quite a few buildings here still to go to. This is Pinfall Palace. Challenge your friends or family at this modern bowling alley, where the vibrant atmosphere promises an unforgettable gaming experience filled with entertainment. Dude, this looks way too nice to be a bowling alley. Like, I grew up bowling. I was on leagues all throughout my like childhood up until I graduated high school. This looks so nice compared to any bowling alley I've ever been in. But other than that, I really like the lot quite a bit. You can always change the color set here as well. So if you want to like grayify the building or put some white on it, or maybe even we can make it red actually, because that's the color of the pins here. Maybe like, you know, faded a little bit there. Yeah, I can see that working quite well. Here, so this is Pinfall Palace. Here it is. Wow. Oh, very cool. Anyways, here it is. Here's the lot. I think this looks really nice, actually. Lots of parking around here. Pull around backside. If anybody needs to fix those dang lanes, because they're always jamming up. This is +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 1.5 kilometers, and +30 entertainment. Next up is this really cool lot, the Riverside Grill. Premium meats, subtly seasoned and cooked to perfection for an unforgettable taste experience awaits you at this restaurant, where people can enjoy meals in an elegant setting. I mean, this just definitely feels like a little bit of an upscale restaurant. It almost kind of reminds me of a Cheesecake Factory, maybe, with the way that the patio's kind of set up. At least it looks like our Cheesecake Factory that we have here in Grand Rapids. I quite like this building quite a bit. I could see me placing this just as like more of like this would be a really nice spot for like a little bit more of like an upscale dining experience, like a little bit medium to upscale. Like maybe the plates are like high 20s, you know, like that's kind of the vibe I kind of get here. +1 attractiveness citywide, +4 well-being within 700 meters, and +20 meals. All right, next up here is that esports arena, Shard Arena, where competition ignites and legends are born. The pulsating heart of esports in your city, offering a thrilling recreation hub where gamers come together to compete, connect, create, and unforgettable gaming experiences. This is where the next Valorant LAN's gonna be hosted, guys. It's gonna be here. We're gonna see all your favorite esports orgs. Team Liquid is coming here. Sentinels, I heckin' love he's coming here. I don't know if any of you guys get that because my audience is City Skylines. None of you guys watch esports. Anyways, this is Shard Arena. Here it is. I think this is super cool. I love the logo. It feels like an esports team logo as well. I feel confident that there's an esport org that has a logo that looks very similar to this too. So I think it just fits the overall vibe. It's very flashy. It feels new. It feels like there's like look at all this parking back over here for people who buy tickets and stuff like that. For people coming in from out of town too, you can enter in through the front entrance here. You get dropped off by a bus or public transit or something like that. And you kind of like walk up here into this like little pavilion. Here you got a little ramp here for handicap access that you can see right here. Ooh, I really like this. I really like this lot. I couldn't get in there. There we go. Yeah, this is nice, dude. I really like this. This is like, you know, you can just imagine that this isn't even an esports arena. You could just make this like, oh, cool, I have a sports arena now in my city. This is super sick. I'm very happy they have this. Next up is the Skylines Heritage Museum. This looks like a kind of, you know, it's boring, but it looks like an older museum. Like it feels kind of right, or maybe like a library even. Your museum traces your city's vibrant history and remarkable evolution through the interactive exhibits, reliving its iconic moments and showcasing its journey to present day. Immerse yourself in recreational exploration of the city's rich heritage. This feels older. It feels older. It feels like it's a museum that's kind of been around for a little bit. It's a little beaten up, but it's nice. It's a little bit more modern looking and the blocky architecture. I think it's nice. I quite like this one. +2 attractiveness citywide, +2 interest in university education citywide, +5 well-being with within 1 kilometer, and plus 25 entertainment. Really nice lot too, especially as you go around the side, it begins to kind of have a little bit more character on the side. The back lot right here with the, I don't know why the water is green, but you have these bright green leaves, which is kind of cool. This is actually really nice. I really like this actually, the more I'm looking at it. Love these big windows right here. Yeah, this is a nice little building. The rooftop's kind of cool too with all the light. I'm sure that casts down in. Oh, you have the little big triangle here for the main corridor there. This is nice, I like this. Next up is the Sports Hub Pavilion. Your destination for outdoor sports and entertainment awaits. Enjoy sports broadcasts on our giant screens, explore a variety of food stands offering culinary delights, and relax in our outdoor seating area. Plus 50 outdoor recreation right here. And so you have 2 little pickleball courts in the back. So much pickleball, dude. I kind of like it. But you can come sit out here, watch sports, I guess. There's like a bunch of like food stalls in the back. This is basically just like a giant place to come and watch sports. Like you pay like a ticket fee like you would to come into an arena. And then you just get like an upscale experience watching, I don't know, professional sports. I don't know what's going on inside these like little rows here. These are big storage crates that they've repurposed. There's a lot of storage crate repurposing in this pack, as you guys will see some of the buildings later. I've noticed that. I quite like that, but you can see like you can watch the big game up here. And so yeah, this is really cool. And I'm sure you can go inside too and like maybe even do sports, or like there's like a bigger sit down bar with like watching stuff in there as well. This is really nice. I really like this one. This would be like a good little entertainment center near a park or something like that. I think this would be like a really great place to go watch sports games. Next up is the Sports Park Complex. Enjoy sports and recreation at Sports Parks Complex, featuring 2 large indoor halls and multiple outdoor fields for a variety of physical activities and competition, plus 50 outdoor recreation. This one's pretty neat. I do like this. You have a little skate park right here, which looks really nice. I mean, this is actually like a really nice looking skate park too, just from like an actual logistics standpoint. I quite like that one. But you have this huge gymnasium, which looks like in here. You have probably some different sports facilities inside of here. The details are awesome too, like this little slanted walkway here. Just the little details, the time and care that the creator of this pack, who is, name I forgot, hold on, we gotta zoom out. Gruny, that's right, Gruny. Gruny freaking killed this. He made so many, he was working on so many of the region packs too. I mean, so many of the great assets that are already out for City Skylines 2 are made with his hands. So if you guys ever see him around, give him a big shout out. But anyways, we're over here at this building. I'm fixated on the esports center. We have big soccer fields out over here in the back as well. This one has bleachers too. So like you can actually like have like games here. Maybe your regional soccer club might play here too. I mean, this is really nice. I quite like this, or maybe just some leagues. Next up, we have the steakhouse. That's all it's called, steakhouse. The authenticity of an American steakhouse, famous for its homemade barbecue sauce that turns every bite into an unparalleled tasting experience, and savor your meal in a warm and inviting atmosphere. This is really cute. This building is really cute. I like how it's kind of British pubby. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. It feels very like upscale downtown of like a burb somewhere in the States. Like that's really what it feels like. It feels really nice. I like it quite a bit. Plus -1 import cost citywide. Ooh, +1 attractiveness citywide. +3 while being within 500 meters, and +20 meals. Feels like it'd fit really well in wall-to-wall stuff, maybe even in the Northeast assets, or in some of the other commercial like Southwest, or even the Northeast commercial as well. I think this is super cute. I really like this a lot. Next up is Sunset Brewery. This feels very familiar to me as somebody who lives in the Midwest and like a marginally large city in the Midwest. Craft beer culture is so relevant. Grand Rapids was voted Beer City USA a bunch of times. We have so many craft breweries here. A lot of people think Wisconsin when they think of alcohol, but there is a lot here too. And you know, it's unescapable to see breweries that look like this. Like there's just, gosh, there's so many. This feels like home. Even on the backside here, I know we haven't even read the description yet, but it feels like so many breweries that exist here. An expansive local brewery is the perfect spot for after-work gatherings with friends, featuring an extensive selection of craft beers and delicious beverages, spacious terraces for unwinding, and unmatched entertainment atmospheres. +1 entertainment citywide, +1 attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +25 meals. Next up is one of the other buildings that I was mentioning when I meant like, yeah, there's a lot of use of storage units in this pack. I'm kind of surprised, like repurposing these, or not storage units, sorry, like shipping crates. The Dockyard backyard lounge park, relaxation park featuring dining areas and projected screens constructed from shipping containers. This would be like a really cute thing to put near your port or something like that in your city, like kind of downtown near your port district, that they like turned into a food court for maybe the dock workers or people that live in the port side of the city. You have this big screen up here where you can come and maybe watch sports events or like big like events on TV, right? I think this is super cool, really interesting. There's also like a little logo here as well. I think that's super nice. Yeah, man. I mean, it just looks like a brick like warehouse that they repurposed that was like down by the docks, and then also put these shipping containers in here, and you can like kind of climb up, I guess. I don't know the safety of that, but you could come and sit up here maybe if you wanted to. I think that's super sick. And there's a little elevator right there. You can grab some more alcohol right there or down here, and then yeah, man, this is sick. Whew, okay, last two buildings here. Let's see. The Forum of Arts. This one's really cool. I'll show you guys in a second here. Originally a covered market built in the 1860s, this structure has been transformed. It does feel like a covered market or like a train station. Transformed into a dynamic cultural center, hosting a wide array of diverse exhibitions. Step inside and experience a hub of recreational creativity where visitors can immerse themselves in art, culture, and community events. +3 attractiveness, +3% attractiveness citywide, +3% entertainment citywide, +5 well-being within 1.5 kilometers, and +25, I don't know, landmark? It's the landmark symbol, it doesn't say. Yeah, dude, this looks like an old train station or a covered market. Like, that is exactly what this looks like. And what's really cool about this building is you can see inside. Now, you can't get... Oh, it can. I hadn't been able to get the camera to clip inside. Ooh, you can kind of see that, like, there's bleachers for, like, if they're going to do, like, I don't know, some of those, like, weird, like, art exhibits. I say weird, that's kind of rude, but, like, you know, those, like, art exhibitions where you come and, like, watch somebody do, like, a performance or something like that. So, like, you come and sit at the bleachers or something, and then, like, over here, there's more. Gosh, there's so many bleachers. I don't know what's going on with the bleachers, but, so, like, yeah, you just come and watch, like, arts. Just come and watch arts, dude. Like, I don't know whether the words are escaping me of what you would come and do, but I really like how you can see inside and you can kind of see like the vibe and energy that you know, Gruny was trying to pull off with this repurposed market building. Now, finally, one of the cooler buildings in this pack, and probably the most unique of all the buildings in the pack, is the Lobster Tail. And unique because the building style is quite different than the rest of them. A refined maritime ambiance where the lobster reigns supreme, offering a coastal culinary experience in every bite, while enjoying your meal with friends and loved ones. You know, I know a lot of people were a little disappointed that the U.S. Northeast pack didn't have more low-density Northeast or New England-style buildings. Originally, as they said in the dev diary, the America pack, they talked about this in the dev diary, so for the region packs, was that the America pack was supposed to be one really large pack, and they decided to break it up. So they put all the urban buildings in the Northeast pack, quote unquote, because those kind of high-rise buildings are more common in the Northeast. And the Southwest pack was, I thought, lacking a lot of Southwest appeal, and that's because they just decided to call the Southwest pack, when in really it was just all the low-density assets thrown into one with like a few hyper-specific Southwest buildings. So this is like this is like what we could have had. Maybe if we had some low density in that Northeast pack here. The Lobster Tail, +1% attractiveness citywide, +3 well-being within 500 meters, and +10 meals. This is really cute. I mean, like, this feels like a little, I don't know, New England lobster barn kind of place. I'm calling it lobster barn because it looks like a barn on the backside, or like an old church or barn or boathouse. I don't know, one of those things. It's super cool, though. It's very unique. I quite like it. I'm very impressed with this. So there you have it. There are all of the leisure venues by Gruny up here. In the next video, we'll be going over Dragon's Gate by Emperor Lee. If you've ever wanted to build a Chinatown district in your city, this is going to be the perfect pack for you. This is, and some of the buildings will blend perfectly with the China region pack as well. I'm very excited for Dragon's Gate as well. And then on Sunday, we're going to be going over the Mediterranean Heritage building. And if you can't tell right here, there's going to be a train station. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then on Monday, we'll have the video going over the newest patch as well as the 10 free assets coming to City Skylines 2 for all players. So I hope you guys enjoyed Leisure Venues by Gruny. I'm probably going to utilize that one the most of the three personally because because I can see myself placing like one-off like commercial buildings in my city to give it more of a realistic American vibe, to have these little sports packs and like, you know, some of these like newer breweries and things like that to just give that little bit of appeal to some of these areas that I feel like it's lacking. So I love this pack. I hope you guys too. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Dragon's Gate video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll let you get on with your day. I've been Kodiak the Kodiak here on Kodiak Cities, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.